Commando observers, 29 Commando Regiment Royal Artillery have been keeping busy. They've guided F-35Bs on a live bombing run, dropping 4 500-pound paveway bombs. Have a look at this. It is still an exciting time to be in the military, especially the British Army. Yes, I believe they're undermanned. Yes, I believe they're underfunded. Yes, I believe they need more and better equipment, but they are still doing very exciting things, especially when you go to such a specialist unit such as 29 Commando RA, 7th Parachute Regiment Royal Horse Artillery, same for the engineers, signals. You go to these specialist units, they are doing very exciting things. Even the normal standard sort of units, infantry, etc., are still doing very exciting things. There's a lot going on. Yes, times have changed. Yes, I feel like it could be better, but you get to drop 500-pound bombs up in the North Sea and you get paid to do it. I believe I saw some pictures on Instagram of these guys doing it, chilling out, radios, headsets on, baseball caps, t-shirt, body armour, just dropping bombs and getting paid to do it. What an absolute brilliant role. So it reads, Commando observers guided F-35B stealth fighters on a live bombing run during a major exercise in the North Sea. 4 500-pound paveway bombs were dropped by pilots from 809 Naval Squadron, Air Squadron operating from HMS Prince of Wales, along with 207 Squadron from RAF Marham. The lightnings targeted Garvey Island, so it's a rocky outcrop of the Cape Wrath at the northwest tip of Scotland. Cape Wrath is north of the UK, very far away, gets very cold, strong winds, and I believe Cape Wrath is where 148 Battery do the majority of the training. 148 Battery, if you don't know, I have done a video on them, are another small specialist unit within 29 Commando. They are your naval gunfire SMEs. They are the only unit in the British Army that do naval gunfire. So you can't go to any other unit within the artillery or the British Army to do what they do. And to be able to do what they do, you have to pass the commander course, you have to be a forward observer, and you have to pass their naval gunfire course, which I've heard is even harder than the commando course. So it's not an easy unit to get into. They used to be based down in Poole with the SBS, the Special Boat Service, and they used to work closely with them with a small team. But I believe they're now down in Plymouth, but still doing an absolute brilliant job. They travel all around the world, doing some really exciting things. Back when Libya happened, they were coordinating naval gunfire into Libya, and 29 Commando, just the other batteries, are doing some brilliant things as well. Go and join them, become a forward observer, become a JTAC within 29, and you could be getting to do this. Let's carry on what it says. But yeah, Cape Wrath, northwest of Scotland, absolutely horrendous place, but a brilliant place to train. UK Commander Force Special Observers from 29 Commando Royal Artillery fed live target information from their covert observation posts to the 5th generation jets. The pictures I saw on Instagram didn't look like they were in covert observation posts, but the pictures might not have been married up to this. But what it means by covert observation post, they would have been in some form of OP, it's called. Could have been a surface OP, but they would have been camouflaged, maybe in the woods or the rocks, on the hills, whatever it is. Or they may have done a little bush hide, cut into a bush and concealed themselves in there. Or they may have done a subsurface OP where they've dug a hole, basically a big hole for you and your team to fit in, put a roof on top of it, and you look out a little pinhole pretty much, about the size of a Pringle pot. The special observers were able to feed information rapidly from the ground. You've got to be quick, you've got to be fast. To be a special observer, they say you need a slightly higher intelligence as a guns go bang, gun bunny, but they're all good blokes, all clever blokes, and you need to be able to basically gather the information, pick a coordinate, relay that to the jets as fast as you can to basically hit the target, hopefully saving lives. This meant faster decision makers in Wales, providing situation awareness for operation commanders on board HMS Prince of Wales. Full situation awareness, I mention this in all my videos. You need full situation awareness, as well as trying to coordinate the target, the bombs, artillery, whatever it is you're dropping onto the target. You need to understand what's going on around you. You need to know where other teams are, where other enemy positions are, and you 100% need to know where other friendly positions are to make sure you're not coordinating fires onto friendly forces. Paveway bombs are laser guided for use against well protected targets and can be controlled either from the aircraft itself or by ground based observers who guide the bomb onto the target. Basically, the forward observer, the JTAC, the Joint Tactical Air Controller, has direct comms with the jet, and he will be talking on to the target. The chat between a forward observer, a JTAC, and a jet, and a forward observer and their command posts to the guns is completely different talk. First of all, the guns deal in mils, jets deal in degrees, okay? Secondly, it's a lot more chilled. Yes, you have your crib cards to follow and you need to say set things in a set order, but to be honest, you'll speak to them just like general chat instead of set sort of artillery speak. And if you miss anything, the pilots are really experienced and they'll gather the information from you. But being a JTAC, it should be subconscious muscle memory. You should know exactly what you need to say to get that bomb onto target. And like I said, it's slightly more chilled because you're talking the pilot on instead of picking a coordinate and then adjusting artillery or mortars onto a target, as they could be quite a few kilometers behind you. And then first round, and then you have to adjust the rounds onto them. The pilot will get eyes onto the target, lock onto the target. So you've got to talk him onto it. So you've got to use different sort of posts and like different sort of areas on the ground, buildings, tree blocks, etc., and talk him onto that basically rocky bit in the sea. So you'd have to find things in the sea, talk him on, confirm that he is on, and then they will drop the bomb onto that. The uninhabited granite outcrop of Garvey Island was used as a target due to its indestructibility and slight resemblance to a major warship, as is roughly the same width and length as a capital ship. So it's a good little rocky outcrop to have, basically. UK carrier strike group led by HMS Prince of Wales is off the coast of Scotland. These military drills will confirm that the task force is ready for the carrier strike deployment to the Indo-Pacific region. So it looks like they are deploying. Once again, another exciting time. If you want to join the army, but you want to travel and you want to do something slightly different, go to a commando force and you'll be able to go onto ships, you'll be able to go to Norway, and you'll be able to do slightly different things than the standard regular army, due to them obviously supporting the Royal Marine Commandos. The Army Commandos support the Royal Marine Commandos, and then they obviously go around on the ships and do whatever they do. But once again, really excited time. If you want to get paid to shoot things and drop bombs, go and check out 29 Commando or other units within the Royal Artillery, and it could be the right job for you. And if you want to do something even tougher, check out 7 and 29. If you want to do something even tougher than that, check out 148 Battery within 29 Commando. It may just appeal to you and be a future goal. Thanks for watching. There's a little update of what's going on in the British Army currently, and I'll see you soon.